Now, last night was the 6th season premiere of True Blood on HBO, which means it's time for the first official Monday Bloody Monday here at Hollywood Life, where we're going to break down all the boobs, bodies, and beautiful moments from this week's episode of True Blood.
Guys, let's just start with boobs. It's what you all want to know about. So we saw quite a few boobs last night, Annie, and we had a threesome between Alcide, Danielle, and Ricky. Now, I gotta say, Annie, I think Ricky's got a great rack. I'm not so sure about the new girl, Danielle, though.
Well, as long as we're judging boobs here, I'm gonna say Alcide had the nicest rack of the three.
Oh yeah, God, Alcide naked, like, what a sight.
So now obviously we loved the threesome there, but I think the best part came at the very end of the threesome when I think Ricky had a nice little line for Alcide, which was like, I'm your number one bitch, don't ever forget it. And then of course the scene at the end with Bill and those three kind of the bloody naked Liliths. So there's
Those
6 more boobs
weren't
right
great.
there.
They were covered in blood.
They weren't great, but they were there. So that's
were there.
6. That's 6 there plus the 4 from the 3.
Boobs total, guys.
10 whole
And
boobs.
Successful episode. What about bodies, Andy?
On to the bodies of this episode. There was a pretty big body count, aside from the main people, all these soldiers are dying. Jason was just like, guns out, like, you vamps, vampers, just like boom, 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 boom.
Excellent impression of Jason, yes.
Listen, I practice. He's out for blood this season. But of course, the most important death that we have to talk about is Luna's. I spoke with Janina on the phone, and actually they filmed her death last season because they were going to put it in the finale, but then it didn't quite work out, so they had to fly her back to do it again, which is fun. I'm dying twice is always great.
Yeah.
And of course, she told me that, you never know if we're going to see her again, maybe.
It's not like no one's ever shown up in True Blood again after dying.
I mean, good ghosts, y'all. So now my favorite part of this Monday Bloody Monday, the beautiful moments. There were a lot of beautiful moments between Sookie and Eric, I felt. It was very, very season 4 this episode
Sookie's
was.
love life is more complicated than Rory Gilmore's at this point. She keeps to and froing between all these men, but it was sweet when...
Gilmore throwback,
gotta do it. When Bill was trying to kill them all, Billith, whatever he's called these days, he cleaned the blood off himself, and Sookie actually staked him to save Eric.
It's true, that was one of 3 sort of very beautiful Sookie-Eric moments of the night. He saved her from the building, she staked Bill to save him, and then at the end of the episode, he signed the lease to her house over to her so that she can be free of all
That's
dangers.
what real romance is all about. I also
Property exchange.
Property exchange.
All right, so thanks for joining us for our first official Monday Bloody Monday. Be sure to come back next Monday for another True Blood recap of more...
boobs, bodies, and beautiful moments.
And check back HollywoodLife.com all week for a scoop on what's to come in True Blood.
Bye.
Thank you.